Have you ever seen an actor suddenly reach a point where everything just changes? Not slowly, not step by step, but all at once. New dramas, bigger roles, more attention, and suddenly it feels like they've entered a completely different level. Well, that's exactly what's happening right now with Chen Zheyuan. Because if you've been following C-dramas in 2026, you've probably noticed something. He's not just getting popular, he's entering a new era of his career. And here's the crazy part. It's not just one drama, it's his entire 2026 lineup. Multiple projects, different genres, bigger expectations. So the real question is, what's actually going on with Chen Zheyuan right now? Why are people saying his career is changing completely? And is this the moment he becomes a top-tier actor? Well, today we're breaking it all down. From his upcoming dramas, to his strategy, to what makes this moment so important. This is the full story of Chen Zheyuan's new era in 2026. And trust me, this might be the biggest turning point of his career. So make sure you stay until the end, because once you see everything he has coming, you'll understand why everyone is talking about him. Alright, let's get into it. From rising star to mainstream name, let's start with something important. Chen Zheyuan didn't just become popular overnight. He's been in the industry for years, working, improving, waiting for the right moment. But for a long time, he was still seen as a rising actor, a promising face, someone with potential. Not yet a top star. The moment that changed everything. Then came the turning point. Hidden Love, and everything changed. That drama didn't just succeed. It exploded. Why this drama was so important? Because it gave him something he didn't fully have before. Global recognition. People from all over the world started watching him. And more importantly, they started remembering him. The aftermath of success. Now here's where things get interesting. After a big hit, actors usually face two paths. Either they fade away slowly, or they level up completely. And Chen Zheyuan, he chose to level up, entering a new era. So what does new era actually mean? It means bigger projects, higher expectations, more pressure, more opportunities. It's the stage where you're no longer just rising, you're expected to lead. HIS 2026 drama lineup. Now let's talk about the main reason everyone is excited. His upcoming dramas. Because this is where things get crazy. Multiple projects, not just one. Unlike before where he had one major hit, now he has multiple projects lined up. And that's very important because it shows the industry trusts him, producers believe in him, he's in demand. Variety of roles. But it's not just the number of projects. It's the type of roles. He's no longer doing just one style. Now he's exploring check romance, check drama, check possibly more complex characters. And that's a huge step. Why this matters? Because many actors get stuck in one image. But Chen Zheyuan, he's trying to expand. And that's exactly what top actors do. The pressure is real. But here's the other side. With bigger opportunities comes bigger pressure. Now people expect better acting, stronger performances, more memorable roles. And that's not easy. Can he handle it? That's the big question. Because not every actor can handle the transition from popular to powerful. But Chen Zheyuan has something that helps him. His biggest strength, emotional acting. This is what made people notice him in the first place. His ability to check show subtle feelings, check create emotional connection, check make scenes feel real. And that's something audiences love, the connection factor. Here's why his acting works globally. Because people don't just watch him, they feel him. And that emotional connection is what keeps fans coming back. The visual plus emotion combination. Now combine that with his visuals. Check, soft check, warm check, relatable. And you get a very powerful combination. Because he's not just attractive, he feels approachable. Why 2026 is so important. This year is not just another year. It's a defining moment. Because if his new projects succeed, he could move from a rising star to top-tier actor, the competition. But let's be real, he's not alone. There are many strong actors right now. Shukai Dylan Wang, Zhang Linghe, all competing for attention. What makes him stand out? So why is Chen Zheyuan still getting so much attention? Because he has emotional strength, recent momentum, global fan growth. And right now, momentum matters a lot. The industry, Here's something interesting. The C-drama industry is changing. New faces are rising faster than ever. And Chen Zheyuan, he's right at the center of that shift. Is this his peak? Now the big question, is this his peak or just the beginning? Because we've seen actors rise quickly before and then slow down. The possibility of something bigger. But if he plays this right, this could be the start of something much bigger. Chen Zheyuan's net worth in 2026. First, let's talk about success in numbers. As of 2026, Chen Zheyuan's estimated net worth is around $8 million to 15 million US dollars. And that's a big jump compared to just a few years ago.
Why?
Because after his breakthrough success, his value increased dramatically. Why his value is rising fast? It's not just about acting anymore. Now he has bigger drama contracts, higher appearance fees, more brand deals. And when an actor becomes a global name, their price goes up. Fast. Brand power and commercial value. Now here's where things get really interesting. Brand power. Because in today's industry, being popular isn't enough. You need to sell. And Chen Zheyuan, he's starting to prove that he can. Why brands are choosing him? Brands are looking for check youth appeal, check emotional connection, check viral potential. And Chen Zheyuan has all three. He's relatable, trending, highly engaging, which makes him extremely valuable. Global influence. Now let's talk about something even bigger. International popularity. This is where Chen Zheyuan has a huge advantage. The global fanbase explosion. After Hidden Love and other viral content, his fanbase expanded globally. Fans from Southeast Asia, the US, Europe, are now watching his dramas. And that's not easy to achieve. Why global matters? Because global fame means check more opportunities, check more exposure, check more long-term growth. And not every actor reaches this level. The pressure is high. But here's the other side of success. Pressure. A lot of it. Because now, he's not just a rising actor anymore. He's someone people expect things from. What people expect now? Fans and viewers are expecting better roles, stronger performances, more memorable characters. And if he doesn't deliver, the attention could fade. The risk of repeating roles. Here's a common problem. When an actor becomes popular for one type of role, they keep doing the same thing. But that can be dangerous, because audiences eventually want something new. Can he break out of his image? This is one of the biggest challenges for Chen Zheyuan. Can he move beyond romance? Can he check play, more complex characters, check show, deeper acting range, check surprise the audience? Because that's what top actors do. The competition is intense. Let's not forget, he's not alone. There are strong competitors like Shukai Dylan Wang Zhanglinghe, all fighting for the same spotlight. Why momentum is his biggest advantage. But here's the key point. Right now, Chen Zheyuan has momentum. And momentum is powerful, because when you're trending, check, more people watch you, check, more opportunities come, check, more fans join. Stability versus momentum. This is the real battle in the industry. Older stars equals stability. New stars equals momentum. And right now, Chen Zheyuan represents momentum. Can he become a top-tier actor? Now the biggest question. Can he reach the top? The answer, yes, but not guaranteed. Because reaching the top requires checkmark consistency, checkmark growth, checkmark smart choices. What he needs next to truly enter the top level he needs. 1. A bigger breakthrough. Another drama that dominates globally. 2. More acting range, showing different sides of his talent. 3. Long-term strategy. Not just following trends, but building a lasting career. The future looks promising, but honestly, he's in a very strong position. Because he already has. Check, a global audience. Check, strong emotional acting. Check, massive attention. And that's a powerful foundation. Final thoughts. So, Chen Zheyuan's career is entering a new era. Not just because he's popular, but because everything is aligning at the same time. The roles, the timing, the audience, and now, it's up to him to decide what happens next.